what if I told you that every night, when you rest your head on the pillow, you are not escaping from the world, but entering one that is far more powerful? Perhaps you are tired, worn out, of trying to manifest through effort, of thinking about money even while you sleep, of feeling that not even rest can quiet the mind. Sleep is not just a function of the body. When control relaxes and mental vigilance dissolves, something deeper takes the lead. Sleep becomes a threshold where consciousness stops pushing, and a greater law begins to operate without resistance. What seemed like a pause turns into inner movement. What seemed like disconnection transforms into silent creation. Tonight is not about sleeping better. It is about understanding that rest can be the exact moment when your reality begins to reorganize itself in a completely new way. If these words resonate with you, and you feel that something deep is settling within you, this is a good moment to stay. Mastery of manifestation is a space of conscious practice where many people come together with the same intention of silent transformation. By subscribing, you join that collective frequency that grows stronger every night. And if this message touches something within you, leave a symbolic anchor by commenting, "I am abundance." Every comment adds coherence to the field we share and amplifies the intention that is moving right now. If, as you listen to this, you feel that something is calling you from within, it is because this meditation has a very clear purpose. It is designed for those who have tried to manifest by doing everything right, thinking positively, making more effort, controlling every thought, and yet end the day with the feeling that abundance does not respond. For those who go to bed with a tired mind, reviewing numbers, scenarios, decisions, silently asking themselves what more needs to be done, that exhaustion is understandable, and it says nothing bad about you. This space is not designed for those looking for shortcuts, quick formulas, or empty promises. Here, it is not about forcing results or accumulating techniques. This meditation is for those who sense that real transformation begins when the conscious mind stops pushing and something deeper takes over. Sleep will be used as a sacred territory of reprogramming, not to escape reality, but to align with a law that acts with precision when resistance becomes quiet. If you're here, it is not by chance. The right person always recognizes the exact moment when they are meant to be here. There are moments when something within recognizes itself, and in doing so, everything settles a little more. If you are listening to this, take a moment to stay here, not to do anything special, just to recognize that this moment carries a different weight. As if you had crossed a silent threshold, one where you do not need to prove anything nor arrive anywhere. This understanding is supported by the teaching of Florence Scovel Shinn, who spoke of a good already prepared, of a provision that is not pushed or chased, but allowed when consciousness enters the right place. This state you are in right now can be understood as that space prepared by the Spirit, an inner ground where the right doors open effortlessly and what is unnecessary remains outside. Nothing here is improvised. The stillness that is beginning to be felt is not accidental. It is a sign of alignment. When someone reaches this point on the path, it is because something deeper has guided them exactly here. Even within this deeper space, everyday life continues to knock at the door, and perhaps that is why it is worth looking at it honestly now. Have you ever gone to bed with your mind spinning around money? Woken up with a silent tension in your chest? Checked accounts, messages, or numbers hoping not to find any surprises? That feeling of uncertainty that appears without warning, as if financial security never quite feels settled. None of this means that you are failing. It is not weakness, nor a lack of ability. These experiences are not personal mistakes or simple coincidences. They are the automatic expression of a way of thinking that was learned and repeated for a long time, almost without realizing it. When it is seen this way, something loosens inside, guilt begins to dissolve, and in its place, a new understanding appears. What today is lived as worry can become the exact point where real transformation begins, calmer, more conscious, more aligned. When it is understood that this worry was not born with you, a deeper question arises. Where does all of this that repeats itself again and again really settle? The conscious mind tries to organize, anticipate, control. It analyzes scenarios, calculates risks, exhausts itself searching for safety. But there is another instance operating in silence. The subconscious does not argue or doubt. It receives. It functions like an open channel, like an antenna that captures and holds whatever is repeated to it consistently. It does not sabotage. It cooperates. It accepts without judgment the ideas, words, and images that are imprinted again and again. When conscious vigilance relaxes, that inner space becomes deeply receptive. There is no effort there, only a natural obedience to what is given to it. Understanding this changes the relationship with yourself. The inner struggle disappears and a calm surrender appears. Something begins to align without forcing anything, preparing the ground so that rest stops being just a pause and begins to become a sacred act of inner reorganization. And it is precisely there, when that inner space becomes receptive, that the act of sleeping begins to take on a different meaning. Sleeping is not a disconnection or a shutdown of the system. It is not just physical recovery. When the body rests and the mind stops pushing, a precise moment opens in which another intelligence comes into action. Sleep becomes a silent appointment with the law, an encounter where human effort withdraws and the deeper order begins to reorganize itself. Here, wealth stops being understood as accumulation, sacrifice, or constant struggle. It is revealed as a natural flow that responds to inner alignment. For a long time, you tried to obtain, to force, to control. Now something softens. When you sleep, consciousness is not lost. You enter a sacred space where what was scattered begins to organize itself on its own, and abundance finds the path to settle without resistance. And when that silent encounter begins to establish itself, the night reveals why it is such a powerful moment for inner transformation. As you sleep, the conscious mind lowers its vigilance. It stops analyzing, correcting, anticipating. That interference fades, and what remains is a much more open state where new ideas can be imprinted with gentleness and depth. It is similar to when a system updates in the background, without noise, without effort, reorganizing its internal functioning while everything appears to be at rest. This principle is not new. For centuries, it has been understood that words planted in receptive states act with greater precision because they encounter no resistance. In that nighttime silence, the mind becomes fertile ground Nothing happens by chance. What is introduced consistently begins to re-educate the relationship with money, with value, with security. The night does not erase. It reconfigures. And doing it this way is safe, natural, and deeply effective. And within that receptive state that opens during the night, something else becomes clearly recognized. You are not here to beg or to insist before life. There is an inner authority that begins to make itself present when the mind stops doubting. Asking is born from a sense of lack. Decreeing arises from the recognition of a deeper truth. When the word is spoken aligned with that inner certainty, it stops being a desire and becomes a living command that reorganizes experience effortlessly. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that the word is a creative tool when it is spoken from conviction, not from need. This is not about imposing anything. It is about recognizing what already is. In that recognition, the word gains weight, direction, and coherence. From this point on, something shifts subtly. You no longer wait for reality to respond. You begin to consciously participate in its configuration, with calm, with steadiness, with a serene authority that doesn't need to be proven. And when that inner authority is recognized, the perspective naturally expands. It becomes worthwhile to observe your story from a higher vantage point. The encounters, the pauses, even the detours, what for years may have seemed like coincidence or error, begins to reveal another order. Nothing happens by chance when it is contemplated from this level. Every experience has responded to a deeper pattern, operating silently in the mind and in the law that sustains it. Being here now, listening to these words, is not an accident or a curious coincidence. It is a precise alignment, the exact point where the inner and the outer converge. In recognizing this, something settles inside. The sense of struggle loses strength, and a broader sense of belonging appears. Your story is not fragmented. It is part of a greater design that begins to show itself with clarity, softness, and coherence. And in looking at that broader design, a different way of relating to your past also opens. Perhaps you remember delays, decisions that seemed wrong, attempts that did not bear fruit, stages of stagnation or loss, moments when you thought you had failed. Seen from here, they no longer need to hurt. They were not punishments on us or definitive mistakes. They were movements of inner preparation, silent adjustments that were leading you toward a deeper understanding. Good was never absent. Provision was not withdrawn from your life. It simply could not be recognized at that time. Something within you was still learning how to see. As you allow yourself to look this way, guilt begins to loosen, shame loses its weight, and a serene reconciliation with everything that has been lived appears. Nothing was in vain. Every stage fulfilled its function. And now, as that burden is released, the past stops pulling you backward and becomes integrated as part of the path that brought you exactly here. And as you reconcile with what has been lived, a deeper understanding arises about why certain results seem to repeat. Many ideas about money, about worthiness, or about security were not born within you. They were absorbed from the environment, from family, from culture. Repeated so many times that they ended up feeling like your own. That is the real diagnosis, not a personal failure. Seen this way, a natural disidentification occurs. Those thoughts are not your truth. They are learned patterns that can be observed without judgment. They do not define who you are, nor what is possible for you. And what was learned can also be replaced. New ideas can occupy that inner space when there is stillness and coherence. There is no struggle against yourself here. There is a gentle awakening, the recognition that an old identity no longer needs to be sustained. In that clarity, an active hope is born, serene, ready to reorganize what comes next with greater inner freedom. And when that old identity begins to loosen, it becomes possible to perceive something much broader. Imagine a golden river, constant, silent, inexhaustible, flowing beneath the surface of life, since always it does not stop, it does not run dry, it does not depend on who looks at it. It is simply there, us, carrying provision, movement, and order. Many people walk on dry ground, make decisions from scarcity, strive, push, exhaust themselves, without realizing that just beneath their steps, that flow continues intact. Others, however, learn to recognize it, not because they are special, but because they stop resisting. They understand that abundance is neither created nor chased. It is not manufactured through sacrifice, nor torn out through struggle. It is already flowing, even when it cannot be seen. The difference is not in the river, it is in the willingness to align with it. When inner tension ceases, something adjusts. There is no need to force the current. It is enough to stop raising invisible dams. To allow that flow to do what it has always known how to do. Sustain, nourish, and order with a silent precision that now begins to be felt as a deep certainty. And as you align with that silent flow, entry into an inner sanctuary arises naturally. It is not a physical place, it is a state, a point of inward gathering where the mind grows quiet and faith stops being an idea and becomes operative. Here, the word changes its nature. An affirmation repeated without inner coherence barely touches the surface. A decree spoken with inner certainty acts at depth. Its effect is not always immediate or visible, but it is causal, precise, and active on levels that have not yet revealed themselves. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that the word spoken with faith creates form, not through insistence, but through alignment. In this state, the voice does not push, it guides. It does not demand, it recognizes. And that calm authority prepares the ground for the word to be used with clarity, weight, and direction, without tension, without doubt, with a certainty that needs to prove nothing. And from that state of deep stillness, something essential is revealed about who you truly are. You are not someone who must strive to be seen, nor prove your worth in order to deserve. You are recognized by life before any attempt. In understanding this, the body responds immediately. The shoulders soften, the breath becomes wider. Accumulated tension begins to release without you having to do anything. This shift in identity adjusts the inner frequency. Reception replaces effort. Clarity replaces urgency. Decisions organize themselves with greater coherence, and opportunities appear without being pushed, not because you control better, but because you no longer need to. When you rest in this truth, everything settles naturally. There is no struggle. There is no rush, only a serene trust that what belongs to you finds its way to arrive. Here, reality is not pushed, it is inhabited, and in that conscious rest, everything begins to flow with a deep peace that needs no explanation. I feel that my existence is a magnet for blessings. I am in complete openness to the loving order of the universe. I allow myself to witness financial and spiritual magic in my life. I am releasing my limits to experience totality. Everything around me is a mirror of my inner abundance. I am ready to let in more beauty, wealth, and light. My energy is available to sustain a new abundance. I am learning to live from an open and receptive heart. I am a presence that radiates prosperity wherever I go. I am being guided toward experiences that reflect my worthiness. I allow myself to celebrate every new sign of expansion. I am remembering that I don't need to force anything to receive it. Each breath tunes me into the unlimited. I am allowing the extraordinary to become my everyday. I connect with the eternal flow of universal provision. I am vibrating to the perfect rhythm of my natural abundance. I am effortlessly expanding into a new expression of life. I allow myself to fully trust in universal intelligence. I am seeing abundance where I once saw limits. I declare that I already am everything I need to live in wholeness. Every night is an opportunity to create from peace. I am being restored from the deepest part of me as I float in sleep. Tonight allows me to release everything that no longer belongs to my new self. Rest is not a pause. its invisible construction. I am allowing the universe to work through me as I sleep. In this moment, there is no story, only presence. I am being rewritten from within in this state of complete relaxation. I rest like someone who knows they are worthy of peace. Tonight, I stop searching and simply am. I allow myself to rest as if everything is already resolved. I am entering a fertile void where everything regenerates. Tonight, I choose trust over trying to understand. My subconscious opens to well-being as I rest effortlessly. I am aligned with a rest that nourishes every layer of my being. This nightly pause is the alchemy of my transformation. As I dream, I align with wiser versions of myself. The silence of this night brings me back into balance. I enter sleep as one who crosses a sacred threshold. Tonight, I rest with the certainty that everything in me is gently being repaired. Tonight, I surrender with serenity to a deep and restorative rest. I am at peace with money and the way it flows to me. I remain open to new sources of income. I am expanding my capacity to generate and sustain wealth. Everything I express with intention becomes flow. I feel proud of the relationship I'm building with money. am creating a prosperous, free, and sustainable financial future. Every coin that enters my life is infused with purpose. I am deprogramming old beliefs that no longer support my abundance. I recognize myself as someone who deserves more than I imagined. I choose abundance without fear, without guilt, without limits. I am receiving exactly what I am prepared to sustain. Every income is a reflection of what I've already planted. I am creating a life where giving and receiving are equally effortless. I move with confidence in a world full of financial opportunities. The energy of money flows naturally through my life. Each new connection can open pathways to prosperity. I am leaving survival behind and beginning to flourish financially. I allow myself to envision a wealth that also expands my soul. I surround myself with symbols, ideas, and choices that represent abundance. I feel the universe supporting me in every financial step. I am vibrating at the exact center where spirit and matter unite. I am leaving behind past memories and creating a quantum identity. I move with intention within the vastness of my inner space. I am awakening to a universal intelligence that acts effortlessly. I am embracing my existence as conscious energy in motion. I am allowing the mystery to re-educate me from the essential. I am receptive to wisdom that needs no arguments to be true. I am resonating with the original pattern of creation. I am opening channels of spiritual perception that were asleep. I am remembering what it feels like to inhabit boundless consciousness. I allow myself to flow with the energy of the field without expectations. I am aligning my breath with the energy of the eternal. I am ready to merge with a higher consciousness. I am entering a state of effortless wholeness. I am being held by the perfect vibration of impersonal love. I choose to remain in the field beyond time and space. I am embodying the wisdom of the field in my daily life. I am remembering that I already am what I was seeking. I am vibrating in unity with the intelligence that created the universe. I am letting my inner coherence guide me toward the unknown. Each repeated thought becomes a new belief. I use my imagination as a tool for expansion. I am activating new neural pathways aligned with my evolution. I allow myself to live the reality I am already creating with my mind. What I hold inside manifests effortlessly. I choose new mental routes each time I think consciously. My reality responds to the information I hold within me. I am manifesting experiences that reflect my mental power. I vibrate in harmony with what I decide to think and feel. I choose my thoughts as one would choose seeds for a new garden. I am creating new possibilities from the clarity of my mind. Every elevated thought I choose transforms my surroundings. I am awake to the impact my thoughts have on my life. I remain aligned with thoughts that expand my reality. I recognize the silent power of my focus. I choose to live from an open, receptive, and creative mind. Every image I visualize with emotion anchors itself in my subconscious. I am rewriting my experience through the power of my intention. I am someone who cultivates conscious and transformative thoughts. I focus only on what I desire to see manifested. I am here, whole, with no need to do anything else. Rest becomes deep when the soul surrenders. I am someone who finds stillness in the midst of any storm. This moment is my only task. Peace lives in me, even when everything around me moves. Inner silence is my most reliable source. I surrender to slowness as an act of healing. No urgency is more valuable than my presence. I'm letting go of the noise that no longer belongs to me. I hold myself gently in the middle of the now. My breath reminds me that I am safe in this moment. Each exhale releases a layer of tension. True strength is born from inner stillness. I am at peace with what was and with what is. I don't need to fix anything to feel calm. Slowness reconnects me with what truly matters. The present offers me a sacred pause. I am surrounded by an energy of deep silence. Calm settles in when I stop fighting what is. I feel the weight of my body as a root, anchoring me to now. Every kind word I offer myself strengthens my sense of identity. I'm rediscovering my worth beyond what I do. The way I speak to myself shapes the way I treat myself. I can feel whole without having to prove anything. I stay with myself in love, even when I don't understand my emotions. I'm learning to be enough without pressure. I embrace myself in my contradictions without judgment. Every thought of acceptance opens a new space for well-being. I choose to release the belief that I must earn love because I already deserve it. What I feel is valid, even if others don't understand it. My story is sacred and deserves to be told with respect. recognize myself as a space worthy of affection, silence, and presence. I'm giving value to who I am, not just to what I give. The way I care for my emotions shows how much I value myself. Every part of me I once denied now finds its place. Self-respect transforms the choices I make. I'm letting go of the need to be useful in order to be loved. I deserve love, even in my most fragile moments. I choose relationships where I don't need to explain myself to be valued. My inner voice is becoming my ally, not my judge. Invisible paths are opening for abundance to arrive with ease. Life responds with generosity to every frequency of gratitude. Each elevated thought activates new doors of provision. The unlimited flows through me in ways I didn't understand before. The universe gives more than what is asked for when received with faith. From inner silence, streams of inexhaustible prosperity emerge. The flow of creation aligns with deep trust. Blessings multiply when the heart is at peace. Everything that vibrates in harmony manifests effortlessly. Signs of expansion appear even in the smallest things. The quantum field responds precisely to a clear intention. Abundance manifests when there is space for it to enter. Receiving with openness is an act of love toward life. What is held with certainty inevitably materializes. Universal energy thought celebrates every conscious expansion. When there is inner gratitude, life becomes more generous. Nothing is out of reach for a mind in coherence. Each cycle renews with more clarity, more purpose, and more fullness. Possibilities are infinite when you dwell in the frequency of worthiness. Everything is available here and now, without the need to struggle. Each breath gently guides me into a state of absolute calm. I'm entering a sleep that renews my body, my mind, and my energy. I allow my awareness to dissolve into the healing silence of rest. As I sleep, my inner being stays aligned with peace. I cross the threshold of sleep as one returning home. I sink into the night with the certainty that all is well. My rest activates physical, emotional, and energetic regeneration. Every cell in my body responds to this night as a chance for healing. In the silence of night, everything within me reorganizes with love. I feel supported by an invisible force as I sleep in peace. Tonight, I release tension, thoughts, and any unnecessary weight. I'm entering a frequency where rest becomes expansion. I surrender with gratitude to the natural process of restoration awaiting me. Sleep embraces me like sacred medicine. As I sleep, my subconscious opens to inner balance and order. The night wraps around me gently, like a wave of infinite calm. Everything I no longer need dissolves into the silent darkness of rest. I allow sleep to carry me to a safe and healing space. Each heartbeat guides me deeper into conscious relaxation. My thoughts quiet with every slow exhale. I am available to receive wealth without sacrifice. I feel how wealth expresses itself through me effortlessly. My life is designed to sustain long-term abundance. I connect with the uninterrupted flow of universal prosperity. Every new idea can become a source of income. I recognize within me the ability to generate wealth from what I love. I choose to see money as a loving and available form of energy. Everything I do with intention creates financial value. I am someone who acts from economic certainty, not from worry. I am grateful for the decisions that led me to this new stability. I allow myself to have more than I need, without guilt or fear. I live in harmony with an economy that adapts to my desires. Every financial step I take is supported by my inner wisdom. I am building wealth with focus, clarity, and balance. My income increases in sync with my inner growth. I remain in the frequency of prosperity, even in moments of uncertainty. I am capable of creating abundance without exhausting myself. The universe shows me new ways to prosper every day. I feel comfortable receiving large and frequent payments. My financial decisions come from clarity, not fear. Every second in deep presence activates my connection with the whole. I am merging with the quantum field that contains all. I am sending a clear signal to the universe from the language of my heart. I am receiving impulses of wisdom that arise from higher dimensions. I become pure energy, free from expectations and conditions. I am awakening the memory of my eternal and sacred origin. I am being led by an invisible order that always knows what to do. I allow myself to dissolve as ego to emerge as full consciousness. I am in communion with the intelligence that sustains all forms of life. My energetic field vibrates in resonance with universal wisdom. I am remembering that I am already complete, that nothing is lacking. I open myself to new possible realities by releasing old emotions. I am traveling inwardly to the 0 point where everything transforms. I am allowing impersonal love to reorganize my biology and mind. I am undoing old programs from the silence of the soul. I feel guided by a force that leads me to the highest good. I am breathing from the void where the all originates. I I am allowing the energy of the sacred to shape me with every inhale. I am integrating every experience as part of my spiritual awakening. I am receiving information beyond language and logic. I am in a constant process of conscious creation. Whenever I imagine from the heart, I activate a new line of reality. I use my mind as an instrument of expansion. I choose to nourish thoughts that reflect the life I want to live. I am releasing mental patterns that no longer align with my vision. I feel inspired by the certainty that everything begins within me. I activate new frequencies with every elevated thought. My external reality adjusts to the quality of my internal thoughts. I am training my mind to imagine without limits. I create a fertile inner environment for new realities. I feel empowered by consciously choosing what I think. I replace doubt with images of certainty. Every constructive thought I hold is reflected in my surroundings. I am awakening to a new level of inner creation. I am someone who thinks with intention and acts with vision. I am shaping my present through elevated thoughts. The field around me responds to the information I emit from my mind. I am aware that every thought leaves a vibrational imprint. I align with thoughts that reflect my evolutions and expansion. I create effortlessly when my mind and heart are in sync. There's no destination more important than inhabiting this moment. I embrace myself with quiet as my mind softens. Serenity is the soul's secret language. Every conscious pause brings me back home. I am aligned with a deep state of rest. In the emptiness of the present moment, I discover fullness. Harmony is built through surrender, not resistance. My energy grounds itself when I choose to be here. Mental noise loses power when I anchor in my breath. Each inhale clears my mind. Each exhale calms my soul. I am learning to trust the wisdom of the now. Time stands still when I merge with this moment. The pause is not absence, it is multiplied presence. In the space between thoughts, I find my truth. Inner peace activates when I stop running. I feel held by the softness of this moment. I am releasing tensions that no longer represent me. Nothing is more urgent than listening to silence. The outer world softens when my inner world finds order. I recognize myself as someone capable of creating their own well-being. Who I am in essence is already worthy of care. The tenderness I give myself is part of my evolution. I give myself permission to close cycles without carrying guilt. I can start over whenever I need to. I'm building a lighter, more loving inner world. What I think of myself matters more than any outside opinion. I'm making space to discover myself without imposed labels. I treat myself with the dignity I deserve, even when I make mistakes. I'm becoming someone who no longer abandons themselves. I'm learning to trust myself without conditions or demands. Each breath brings me back to a deeper love for myself. I am here to care for myself with respect, not to punish myself. I deserve the fullness that comes from fully accepting myself. I listen to myself with compassion before reacting. What I need emotionally deserves attention without justification. I'm willing to heal without blaming myself for having been broken. I'm remembering that I have worth, even when I don't feel strong. I allow myself to trust life by first trusting myself. Each day, I grow closer to a version of me that is at peace. Abundance begins the moment resistance ends. sustained well-being creates a magnetic field of miracles. What vibrates high always finds a way to manifest. Each day is an invitation to receive more with less effort. The natural order of life is expansion, growth, and wholeness. Deep connection with the present is the gateway to the unlimited. Every decision made from peace creates space for abundance. Where there is trust, there is constant provision. What is appreciated multiplies unconditionally. The field responds more to emotional certainty than to urgency. Everything reorganizes when the inner frequency shifts. Harmony attracts more resources than any strategy. The universe gently guides us to spaces where everything is already available. The genuine feeling of fullness creates expansive realities. Abundance becomes the reflection of an inner system in balance. Opportunities appear more often when control is released. Coherence between thought and emotion materializes with greater speed. The external always adapts to what vibrates within. Universal abundance has no limits, only internal permissions. All resistance dissolves when trust is chosen. I enter this sleep knowing I'll wake up lighter and renewed. The quantum field is reorganizing my reality as I rest deeply. My mind and body know exactly how to regenerate tonight. The night whispers that it's time to let go and trust. I am ready to enter a space where time stops and the soul breathes. I feel wrapped in an energy that protects me and reconnects me to my essence. Conscious sleep takes me to a dimension where everything is possible. Tonight is a portal into a more harmonious version of myself. I open to rest as one who surrenders to the sacred. Every time I close my eyes, the universe begins to restore me. I am being gently guided into a night of regenerating peace. Nothing else matters now except this present moment and deep rest. I am allowing the highest within me to take the lead during sleep. Deep rest prepares me to receive what I have chosen to manifest. Tonight, I reconcile with my body, my story, and my energy. Sleep is my space for silent healing. I allow myself to be wrapped in a calm so real that everything in me settles. I am ready to close the cycles of the day and enter the creative void of rest. As I sleep, my vibration rises effortlessly. I surrender to rest as one who floats in an ocean of light. I am training my mind to see wealth in the everyday. I surround myself with energy, words, and spaces that reflect prosperity. Abundance is an integral part of my energetic identity. I allow myself to experience money as expansion, not as a burden. The frequency of my gratitude amplifies my ability to receive. I align with people who share a prosperity-conscious mindset. Every income I receive strengthens my trust in the process. I am expanding my capacity to hold wealth with responsibility. Every number in my account reflects the transformation I've lived. I attract projects that are financially prosperous and emotionally meaningful. I recognize myself as worthy of living a life of stable abundance. I am someone who creates financial freedom from the inside out. I feel gratitude as I watch my resources multiply. I am experiencing a more conscious, more liberated economy. I open myself to new and unexpected forms of income. My financial expansion is constant and sustained. I hold thoughts that build a new financial architecture. I feel light in my relationship with money. I allow myself to raise my financial standards without pressure. I am surrounded by signs of financial growth. I am vibrating with the consciousness of one who is already one with the totality. I am holding a pure intention that transforms my electromagnetic field. I dive into the unknown with gratitude and openness. I am reconnecting with the divine pattern that balances all. I am expanding my perception to embrace multidimensional realities. I am releasing the need to understand and allowing myself only to feel. I am resonating with a wisdom that transcends linear thought. I am allowing my field to be bathed in order, peace, and expansion. I am being guided by the intelligence that exists in deep silence. I am embodying the unity that transcends all separation. I am moving with the natural flow of the universe, without resistance. I am activating the part of me that remembers how to create from the void. I allow myself to enter the quantum field and become pure possibility. I am living as witnessing consciousness that observes without interference. I am deprogramming identities that no longer resonate with my truth. I am tuning into frequencies that lead me to higher planes of understanding. I am expanding my field to contain new realities. I am holding a vibration that magnetizes wisdom, guidance, and clarity. I am merging with a sacred energy that reminds me who I am. I am sending signals to the field of expansion, peace, and freedom. I transform my life by directing my mental energy with purpose. Every thought I repeat with emotion becomes more real. I am creating an inner narrative that supports the reality I desire. I feel capable of redirecting my mind at any moment. I create new mental pathways based on possibilities, not fears. I use my attention as a tool for manifestation. I remember that my thoughts are seeds of experience. My mind has the power to activate any future I choose to hold. focus on who I want to be, not on what I want to avoid. I am in command of my mental energy and the stories I tell myself. Every clear visualization is a message the universe responds to. I align with thoughts that strengthen my emotional state. I allow myself to imagine with total freedom and without limits. I replace old mental patterns with new conscious visions. I train my mind to hold images of fullness. My inner world determines the quality of my external experience. I create reality from the invisible language of my thoughts. Each time I focus my mind, I manifest a new outcome. I am aware of the creative power that flows from my imagination. I let my mind actively collaborate with my evolution. Dwelling in calm is a form of power. I give myself the permission to do nothing. I am allowing time to slow down. The whisper of tranquility guides me inward. Clarity comes when I stop forcing it. I am in harmony with the natural rhythm of life. I become presence each time I let go of judgment. My breath connects me with something greater than myself. I don't need to rush anywhere. I'm already where I need to be. I am cultivating an inner space free from pressure. Slowness is now my way of caring for myself. I gently slide into inner stillness. Presence requires no effort, only permission. I surrender to the now, like one who trusts the river's current. The peace I feel is a quiet decision. I am untying mental knots with the power of the moment. Emotional stability is born at the center of the now. There is no pressure here, only pause and awareness. My inner time aligns with peace when I stop resisting. I choose not to rush. My soul moves at its own pace. I am part of something greater, and that makes me infinitely valuable. I choose not to beg for love, because I know I am worthy. I'm learning to hold myself through the hard days. I give myself permission to fail without destroying my self-esteem. The understanding I offer myself heals wounds I thought were permanent. I am here to learn how to treat myself with true gentleness. My energy rises when I look at myself with love instead of pressure. I deserve to be held, even when I don't know how to ask for it. I don't need to be at my best to be worthy of care. I inhabit myself with more presence than criticism. I'm learning to stay with myself, even when I feel uncomfortable. I can hold my emotions without judging myself for having them. I allow myself to feel worthy, even if I don't fully understand it yet. My worth doesn't disappear when I have doubts. I'm freeing myself from patterns that made me feel unworthy. I thank my body for continuing to walk beside me. Every act of self-care confirms that I'm prioritizing myself. I'm choosing a narrative that makes me feel at home within myself. I don't need more achievements to deserve the rest I owe myself. I allow myself to feel tired without feeling weak. The way I recover also defines my strength. I recognize myself as someone worthy of emotional respect.